What's going on with these two pictures? Some of the things in the card are sort of jump out at you. Yes. You see, I love the... I couldn't react to it in a moment, but with the prosecutor, he had the photo like right on his face. That was funny. That's it, you see? Alright, gonna continue on with our summation. I think, yeah, we only got... Well, the other one even... I know, the Russian one. Yeah, it was just him. I'm hoping that the other lady didn't her. Let's see. And if I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still. Thank you. Combination. Kindly hand that new photographic print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence. Right. Now we can put the other print to the juror number 3, get him to look at it and all. Another print in the court record. I wonder if we can use that. Haha. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Alright. So that didn't cause her to change hers. Right. Okay. Press.
Hold it!
Hi. Search. Right. And now we should... Wait.
Take that!
Andrew. Are you saying you can do this with any two suitable photographic prints? Any two photographic prints? Of course I can. Very well then. I'd like you to demonstrate. I'd be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all. Alright, this one.
Take that!
Alright, these two prints were both taken with the same camera and Windy Banks on the in question. Yes, I see. Tell me, lawyer. Nobody knows how to say his name, huh? You know how stereographic images work? You understand the principle? Well, I think so. I'd have a lesson on yesterday. Imagine he forgot already. He was like, and I was just like, are you stupid? I wouldn't call us stupid. He'd be like, oh, no, I just told you. You want me to tell you again? I'd be happy to. The left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in positions of some object. Then when your brain merges the two images together inside your head, it notices the shift as if it were death. Yes, exactly. It's that small shift between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important. So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then? No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for seeing two-dimensionally anyway. Oh! Of course, now I see. Aw. See, Iris doesn't need candy. This is her candy. Ah, I think the young girl's discovered the secret. I have. Aw. Please, not the eyes again. Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me? Right? Because it's so creepy. Have another look at these two pictures from Hurley's camera, Renault. Go on. Got this. Can you see there's a really obvious difference between them? Of course there is. There are two people in the first and no people in the second. Well, yes, you can see that straight away. But now, try looking at the pictures in dimension. Right? I'll give it a go. So, to start with, you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the pictures overlap exactly. See if by crossing my eyes, I can make the quill pens overlap in the middle. Get it? Wait. Well, did you manage to see it properly, you know? Sure. What's going on with these two pictures? Some of the things in the cutter sort of jump out at you. Yes. You see, I love the. I couldn't react to it in a moment, but with the prosecutor, he had the photo like right on his face. That was funny. That's it. You see, that's other amazing power of stereoscope. Other amazing power? Is someone going to explain this black magic, eh? Why the deuce do some of the things on the counter seem to jump out at you like that, I think behind that, the basic principle of the stereoscope. You'll answer your question. Of the stereoscope? I said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures in the stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's a slight shift in the positions of certain objects that lets you see pictures potentially. In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, this shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their positions. Yes, there must have been. Oh, that's so cute. She's with us. That's cute. Hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eyed business now, I'd say. Why the devil does the shift between the two prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, fellow? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master. What? Me? I haven't the first idea. You know, Renault, it's quite simple. It is? Just think it through step by step. First photograph, taken at 1 a.m. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. The position of some items on the counter appears to have shifted slightly and that means that sometime in the half-hour interval, someone must have tampered with the things on the counter. Joker! Someone tampered! New information. Oh, not mentioned in testimony so far. Stop. Yes. We've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at. Information examination now. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is clear. We know the items on the countertop were moved, but by whom? Are you suggesting you might know? Of course. I'll tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. Is it them? Right, it's gonna have to be them, because Gina wouldn't. Gina told us she only... But it says who? Well, we've had no penalty so far. Let's just do...
Take that!
It was the witnesses currently in the stand. The Skulkin brothers. Wait. I agree with what the brothers said in testimony. That they did not even have time to pull Dukes from... Oh. Grace book says Dukes is ends. It is meaning pull. This... another lie? You were saying? Yes, I'm afraid so. Now hold on there a minute, you can't be sure. Agreed, the accused is a common pick person. It's perfectly possible that she went through the things on their desks. Might steal. I think that's unlikely. And why exactly? As you can see from this photograph print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. It would seem, as my worst seems to Windybank to open the storeroom door. In other words, Miss Lestrade's interest lay within the storeroom, not the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. All of which points to one thing. The Skulkin brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony. Yay! The accused is a pick purse, common gutter trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here? As the Skulkin brothers are thieves, madam, no better, in fact worse than a pick purse. Yeah, that's right. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves? Well said. I, for one, would like to hear more from that shady boy. Yay! Wait, did he just use his head? What? Okay, I'm pretending I didn't see that. Can you all see now? I think you'll find stereoscopes aren't playthings, seeing their extraordinary potential firsthand. Yay! One more, come on, give me one more. Wholeheartedly agree. Stop. Must purchase at the trial. Stop. Will return home via Regent Street. Stop. That's so funny. Yay, we did it! Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclinations before the mighty scales of justice. I call the submission examination to conclusion with the balance altered in the defendant's favor. Guilty. Or not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus. I order this trial to continue. Yay, well done. Oh, by the way, what? You should hold on to this for now. You never know when it might come in useful. This in one trial would be unusual, really, but alright. I love that she had them in her. I feel like it's gonna come up again. Paragraph Z. Will instruct the witnesses that the court demands additional testimony. Sure, it won't spoil the bouquet to do so. Yay, we did it! Won myself another chance to prove I care about their activities that night, at least. I'll stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. Yeah. Heck yeah, we won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I know Gina's innocent, but I still can't, get the brothers guilty. There's definitely more to the story here. More than meets the eye, anyway. Made it to part 2. Oh, order, please. Let us proceeding. Witnesses, you will now retake the stand. Look at them now. Hey, Gregson, still here. Heard the defense counsel's summation. Oh, yeah, Governor. I did, Gov, I did. Mr. and Mr. I almost said Mr. and Mrs. Dang it. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Oh, blimey. This is hard work. Earlier in this trial, you gave the following testimony about your actions after you entered Windybanks. That you didn't touch anything. Well, those red lamps soon Nash, weren't it? It was, Nash. It was. Didn't have time to pull me dukes out. Me Lucy lockets. However, that was a lie. You brothers. Oh, blimey! I do love them though. On the night in question, you rifled through the items on the victim's counter. You never done nothing of the sort. How'd you figure that out? Idiots. I'll give formal testimony once again. I'll tell the court precisely what happened on the night in question. And this time, tell the truth. Each lie that passes your lips serves to increase the severity of your punishment. Ah, here we go again. And that, gentlemen, may feel a crushing blow to your chances of ever seeing the light of day again. Not worth pondering. Say no more gum, we area. Will blab, will squeak, will peach. Just the squealing is fine. No need for peach. Legal entry, the whole truth. Alright, we did not keep things over, but we weren't rifling for nothing. It was when we aired the gunshot, see, made us blow the job, and all that stuff went flying. Mommy, it didn't give me a fright. We was thinking we should have come at the door and get us now. We stuck everything back where we found it and straight to him in the black. We couldn't have shot the pawnbroker, see? Never even had a chance, did we? That's a specific statement there in the end. So you admit to the defense's accusation. You did indeed ransack Mr. Windybank's countertop on that question. Not ransack him, no. Right, Nash, that's right. It's tidied up, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, gee. Oh, gosh. Danzig is not happy. Sorry. Their own admission, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery under dubious circumstances. However, they panicked and fled on hearing the gunshot, having first made good their mess. Wait, you say it, we oddly sound like roughs at all. No, Nash, we don't. And he make us sound a bit more cutthroat. I mean, he's just stating what he's seeing. Can't just be a coincidence. Men showed up at Windybanks that night. There's more to their testimony than meets the eye. Sure of it. Oh yeah, definitely. Go.
Hold it!
Huh? If that's the case, then why didn't you testify to that effect in the first place? Oh, yeah, no, we ain't exactly speaking clean, are we? Why, I ain't, Nash, we ain't. If we admitted to something like that, people would think we was up to no good. Head, Ringo, me old China. We'd only land ourselves in even more trouble. In fact, now, as a result of lying in your previous testimony, That's exactly what you've done, landed yourselves in even more trouble. Ah, well, that's rotten luck. Oh my gosh. As the rotten apple eater. Oh jeez, that was a good one. Witnesses, bring your actions to the court. Why did you ransack the victim's counter? You never ransacked nothing. Right, Nash, right. More than likely tidied the place up. Uh-oh. If looks could kill. I'm sorry. There was one at the gunshot. See, made it. Oh yeah.
Hold it!
So what you're saying is, the sound of the gunshot shocked you so much, you knocked all those things off the counter. Well, it shocked one of us that much, yeah. Bagel Nerves needs to learn to keep his shirt on. Look, it was louder, right? Blimey, me, the granny would have looked that bang. Big, brother here screamed like a bloomin' baby and fell over on the counter. He knocked over a load of books, and some skull whatnot. I got tangled in some marionette. What knocked over a picture frame, what knocked some scales on the floor. Really mastered working quietly then. A racket! Granny would have been scared back into our grave at a clatter like that. So, in short, the gunshot took it right. And then some. I mean, it was quiet enough, and then all of a sudden, bam! Oh, what's going on?
Excuse me!
I love the way he's eating his fries. Or sorry, chips. Dr. Gregson, do you have something to add? Like I keep saying, I don't appreciate being lumped in with these scoundrels. No, something to add about their testimony? I love him. He seemed to react just now at what Mr. Skulkin said. Did it make you think of something? Probably nothing, of course. I didn't bother to mention it. Well, the fact is, things don't get solved if you with a little detail. How about you just tell us what's on your mind? Oh, I wonder what it is. As you know, we brought these fellas into the yard for questioning tonight. The statement they gave then told a slightly different story to what they told. Oh ho ho! Oh, did it? You climbed, you heard the victim shout for the gunshot. Might have, Gov, might have. Does ring a bell now you mention it. Gosh. I feel bad for the inspector. Granted, it's only a minor detail, but still. Can't help feeling like perhaps you've been a bit sloppy with the testimony. Eh, fellas? I discovered the witness's testimony has been any more sloppy than they're proven to. You're forced to bring the very harshest punishment to bear against them. Easy, easy! Look at it right this time! Hey, yep, all coming back to me now. Ain't that convenient? Then speak. Supplement your testimony with whatever details have miraculously returned to your questionable minds, sirs. Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm glad to have it not aimed at us this time, for once. Right you are, Gov. Just before the gunshot, we heard a voice calling out, "Give me that gun!" Oh, and
Hold it!
so in fact, you heard the voice and the gunshot almost simultaneously. We did go, we did. Oh, I suppose if you're being honest, I had a kind of wavering voice when the yell and all. If you don't want to get shot, give me that gun. Dang. Kinda thing. You're enacting. Magical mist. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Rinosuke. And where were the voices coming from? Could you tell? Of course we could. From the other side of that door, by the counter it was. The room where the victim was found dead. And the voice you heard, it was that of the victim, Mr. Windybank. Mommy Granny's life, of course it was. On his Granny's life, of course it was. So that would mean that you both knew Mr. Windybank and the sound of his voice? Eh? That would mean what? What, Nash? What? Any ideas? Yes, Council, indeed it would. Nah. Didn't know the geezer. How am I supposed to know when that bloke in all the fancy clobbers giving us the evil eye? Oh man. You shall speak the truth. Value your lives. You will ensure your testimony is accurate and true. Guy needs he's just missing like a katana or something. Maybe if you give him ours. It's better if he hasn't. I think he would make more use out of it here. On me granny's life it is. On his granny's life it must be. It's a good job his granny's dead. Oh my gosh, Ryunosuke. To summarize then, immediately after hearing the voice of the victim, you then hear the gunshot, causing you to stumble and upset the items in the counter, scattering them over the shop floor. You make it sound like we're clumsy. You are. Don't forget we tidied up after like good little boys anyway, the way I see it. What? Wait, was that new? Look what owned the place was older than guns, so we should fire instead of... That's a new statement. Wait, did they change their whole testimony? You're saying that Mr. Windybank had a gun in his hands? Oh yeah, I bet that was a sight, eh? Them two waving them guns at each other must have got heated. I mean, just he shouted out, we heard the geezer say if you had shot. Didn't really sound like he meant it, mine. More of an empty threat. And Windybank was known to keep a revolver on his shop counter at all. People say that to protect the articles in his keeping, he'd readily put a bullet in someone's head if required. That someone being himself, of course. Good grief! Extraordinary devotion indeed, if alarmingly misguided. Well, he certainly sounded like he was ready to pull the trigger the other night. The person he was gonna shoot, do it. Proper. He wished he squeezed the trigger instead of wasting time shouting, "Give me that gun." It was directly after those words that you heard. What? It was more or less at the same time, Gov. Give me that gun! I love him. Kind of thing. Yes. Very nasty, very treacherous. Then we heard the sound of someone hitting the deck. Before everything went dead quiet. After that, we done a slapdash job tending the place up. Sure. Okay. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just wanna. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I didn't have what she was holding it. You couldn't have been holding it. She was holding it.
Objection!
Ah, dang it. So not exactly right. Better. Please, don't mind me. What? I thought that would be it. Was it not done? Okay, we'll continue pressing it.
Hold it!
So you didn't try to open the storeroom door? Not in your life. It went deathly quiet after that, it did. It went right up me. But anyway, the door was locked, wasn't it? No way that was open. Yes, of course. Locked from inside. But it was, Gov, it was. Inside. Right, so we had no way of knowing what was going on in there, did we? Unless there was some other way to get a view of the inside of the storeroom. like through the keyhole or a spy hole, perhaps. No bells, like no lights. Had to cut and run before we noticed anything like that. Strictly our teeth in the same day, but one day. Oh, jeez. Oh, really? Cut the mustard. Just cut it out. But as we know, behind that door was the victim's lifeless body, the accused not 2 feet away. Yes, fortunate. I was in there, unconscious, with a gun in her hand. Confirmed. Would it be correct to say that neither of you set foot inside the storeroom? Right, Glove, that's right. And now, even if we wanted to.
Hold it!
Yes, whereupon you fired a shot from your own gun at Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Oh, yeah, it was a bit icy there. It was, Nash, we was, truth be told. I was already shaking like a leaf when your lot turned up. You were shaking like a leaf, don't put a loaded gun in your hand. Oh, I love Iris. Good advice, miss, good advice. The told mine went totally blank. Oh, your mind goes totally blank. Make sure you don't have a loaded gun in your hand. Mental note mate, miss. For that, we locked it down the street, but apparently we looked dodgy to the coppers or something, so they clapped the darbies on us like Lincoln. After you'd been handcuffed, the police found this revolver in your possession, correct? Well, yeah. Well, listen, that proves it, don't it, eh?
Hold it!
And why should we believe that? Eh, what? Well, because it's true, innit? The place was totally empty when we went in. At that time, the victim was already in the storeroom, having been forced to open the door by the accused who had a gun to his head. In other words, in the night in question, these two witnesses never even laid eyes on the proprietor of the pawn room, the windy bank. Correct? Got it, mister. Now to a T. Wilkin brothers never actually encountered Mr. Bank? Is that really true, I wonder? That's the full extent of their testimony? What is it right now? You look very fierce. I'd pour you some herbal tea if you're tired. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you, but I'm fine. Logical thinker, you'll probably laugh, but I feel as though these brothers are still hiding something important. Nothing more than a feeling, though. I have no proof to support it. Well, feelings can be very logical at times, right? People's expressions, the movement of their eyes, the words they choose. Take all of that in and your brain will quietly analyze it to come up with a feeling like you described. Concluded that there's something suspicious about the testimony, knowing why, that's all. I think you should trust your instinct. Iris, thank you. Sometimes I think if he's 10 years old, I must be 5. Aw. Maybe I presented it wrong. I have this as well. Try this. I know.
Objection!
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you can me I had to show the photograph. Not I hate when he does this. I hate it so much. I hate it so much, like with every fiber of my being. You're saying that on the night in question, that the victim, Mr. Winniebank, was wielding a gun, is that correct? Hey, Gov, you've got the picture. Yes, Nash, yes, no question. Yet the photographic evidence from the time of the incident clearly shows that Mr. Winniebank was not in possession of a firearm of any description.
Objection!
Surprised me. Hence, really intend to highlight evidence that compromises the position of the accused even. Furthermore, the defense has failed to establish that the photographic print presented was taken a suitably short time prior to the victim's death. Chronologically, severely lacking. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Too right, Nash, too right. Old geezer could have been able to run the tables on the girl, eh? Hardly likely. No, I'm afraid this won't stand as conclusive evidence. Ugh. The cross-examination, counsel. Need my earlier warning, witnesses. All guns never spoken. Ah, jeez. Questions percent. Pursue.
Objection!
Oh my gosh. Confusing the heck out of me. I feel like I know what was to present. How to present it.
Hold it!
In his hand. Yeah, but there's only the one gun. I presented the gun earlier and it gave me.
Objection!
Yeah, I don't understand. Oh my gosh. That's great. This doesn't make sense. Sorry, the only other thing is this.
Objection!
You're saying it's fine. It's fine, really. No big deal. Harm, no foul, like yes. But on the night in question, victim Mr. Windybank wielding a gun. Is that correct? That's it, Gov. You've got the picture. He has, Nash. He has, no question. And yet, photographic evidence obtained immediately after the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windybank was not holding a firearm of any description. Eh? What? Gordon Bennett, that ain't right.
Objection!
There can be no question that the victim's revolver was used in the incident. Behind the court, one was found at the scene. Not only was it identified as the murder weapon, found in the accused's hand. Yeah, that Muller used the victim's own gun to finish him off. Give me that gun. Kind of thing.
Hold it!
Stay exactly where you are, right there. Eh? The crime had taken place as you so colorfully described in your testimony. It would give rise to an undeniable and significant inconsistency in the final moments you just acted out. Goodness, are you sure, counsel? Intrigue me, my friend. But let's see some evidence to support your claim. Well, I'll give you evidence. Proof that demonstrates consistency in the witness's portrayal of the victim's final moments. Then the autopsy now, please.
Take that!
According to their testimony, the witnesses claim to have heard a shout of, "Give me that gun," followed by the gunshot. Indeed. Two events happening almost simultaneously, or so we've led to believe. Yes, that's right. Now, if that testimony is true, it would mean that at the moment of death, the victim and his attacker would have been facing each other. However, in the autopsy report, it clearly states that the victim died instantly after being shot from behind. Ah! So, as I stated before, there is an undeniable inconsistency in your testimony, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Oops. But, it's the God's honest proof. It is, Nash, it is. When he was shot that night, He had a gun in his hand. We saw it with our own thin eyes. Did I hear you right just now? You actually saw Mr. Windybank holding a gun? Oh, really? What are they lying about now? Something like that might have slipped out. He's gonna kill them. Just watch. After the trial, he's gonna take them by their freaking throats and I don't know. Whatever he feels like. Ladies and gentlemen, you have all just heard the admission by these two witnesses that on the night in question they actually saw with their own eyes the victim wielding a gun. It can only mean that despite their testimony to the contrary, Vulcan brothers must have encountered the victim in person. Ash. Oh jeez, you got him. Order. Witnesses, explain yourselves at once. Oh, the thing is, we weren't supposed to, See, it meant that my previous warning fell on deaf ears. Uh-oh. I made it quite clear that false witness be the death thief. I understand that you've replaced the untruths of your original testimony with renewed lie. Ever so sorry, Governor. Truth as we see we are. Cut it out, Nash. Cut it out. You blab now. You know what they'll do to us. Ooh, what? See? Who are they talking about? You make your position here perfectly clear. You will talk. There is no other option available to you. Oh, what in the world are they hiding? Will they talk? Guess we'll find out next time. Oh gosh. I knew it. I knew there's something shady going on with these, but I still don't know if I think they're the killers or anything. But something shady is going on. I think there was someone else there. Looks at things. Because someone was saying, give me that gun. And from the looks of things, Gina wouldn't be saying that because they already photographed her holding the gun against her. So, anyway. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.